Welcome once again. This one that we are going to watch together and analyze together is Bombshell. For those who are just coming across this channel, tap on the subscription button. For returning subscribers, for those who have been here with us all the way, I say thank you for returning. Thank you for being here. There is something important that I want you to do. Like, share this video. It's very important. It helps us a lot. Now, back to Yoruba Nation, back to the elections. Everyone is attacking each other right now. In fact, amongst them, there is trouble. CBN, APC, Atiku, Peter Obi, everywhere is getting hot. Well, Yoruba Nation, yes, Yoruba Nation. Let us watch.
Pé tẹ́ ẹ̀ bá dìbò tí Yorùbá ò bá lọ dìbò a máa fún àwọn ọmọ Ìgbò láyè kí Peter Obi fi di president Nàìjíríà torí pé àwọn ò fẹ́ jẹ́ kí Tinubu di president. Tinubu is a criminal tí kò gbọdọ̀ dé post yẹn rárá. Atiku is a criminal. Peter Obi is a criminal. They are all criminal and we must not allow any more election in that contraction known as Federal Republic of Nigeria. Nigeria cannot work regardless of how anybody is trying to make sure that Nigeria continue to work. My name again is Olawumi Koiki and I welcome you to the live transmission from London. Níbi tí Elédùmarè sọ pé kémi wà presently. Mo kí ọmọdé, mo kí àgbàlagbà, mo kí arúgbó, mo kí omidan, mo kí gbogbo nǹkan pè ní ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. Ilẹ̀ Yorùbá ò ní bàjẹ́ o. Béèyàn kankan bá ń sọ pé kí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá kó dàrú lágbára Elédùmarè irú ẹni bẹ́ẹ̀ Ọlọ́run bá bọ́ amú wọn kúrò ní orí ilẹ̀ ayé torí pé ibi tí Elédùmarè dá gbogbo wa sí ó dẹ̀ dá wa dáadáa but àti kó ẹran mẹ́rò nínú country tí wọ́n ń pè ní Nigeria tí a wà. So let nobody fool you or tell you that tí àwa Yorùbá tá a bá ti allow kí a dìbò a máa lose the slot wa gẹ́gẹ́ bí ọmọ Yorùbá. It's all part of the lies. It's just part of the reason that àwọn politicians ń mọ̀ pé tẹ́ bá ti fún wọn láyè tí wọ́n tún dìbò again wọ́n máa lágbára á dẹ̀ máa lágbára yẹn lé lórí.
Are you preparing for elections or you are standing your ground firm for Yoruba Nation? If you are from the southeast, are you still holding on to Biafra Nation, Igbo Nation, or you have decided somehow to believe that voting for someone from your region, either Emilokon or Obidati, you believe this will take you to the promised land that you have wished for? Well, I want you to hear more of this eye-opener. Yes, I am going to be here with you till the end of it. We are going to talk about it. It's very important that you watch till the end. Pay attention to everything that we are going to talk about.
To generate income in the near future. Are we thinking of today alone? Àbí à ń ronú sí èní nìkan àwọn caricature, àwọn olè tó ń support the politician, àwọn ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń sọ pé tá a bá jẹ́ kí ọmọ Yorùbá wọlé, ká lọ jẹ́ kí Peter Obi wọlé àbí Atiku. What makes the difference among the three of them? These are all criminals. Nigeria is not going to work regardless of whatever your own thinking. Nigeria is not about the leadership. Nigeria has come to the final stage and it needs to wind down so that the lives of a meaningful Yoruba man, a Biafra man, or even a Igbira man, a Fulani man that wants to live within us, we will know because America of a terrorist. The only country that doesn't want terrorists are the Europeans. But in Africa, it's okay to have ample of terrorists, but just advise your citizen not to travel to some particular part of that geographical location known as Nigeria. Tó bá fẹ́ lọ sí America, kódà wọ́n máa vet títí di pé social media handles ẹ wọ́n fẹ́ mọ̀. But today, àwọn care ẹ rò pé tí Tinubu bá débẹ̀, Tinubu máa ṣe kíni, ó máa wá solve problem. Tátìkù bá débẹ̀, ṣé ẹ mọ̀ kó máa ṣí mọ́ Fúlàní tó máa wọlé. Why are we always, as Yoruba people, living in denial? Akomama ní àwa ni ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo irọ́ là ń pa. The more tẹ́ bá ṣì wà nínú Nàìjíríà, kì í ṣe ìmọ́lẹ̀ ògo adúláwọ̀. The more tí orísun yín bá ṣì wà nínú Nàìjíríà, tí kúrò níbi tí ògo yín máa jáde. Bí ọmọ Yorùbá bá ṣì ń sọ pé Nàìjíríà lòun, or I am a Nigerian, there is no way tí ògo ẹ máa búyọ. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ ń lọ sí church, à ń lọ sí mọ́ṣáláṣí, à ń lo ìṣẹ̀ṣe, a fi ń wá ìmọ́lẹ̀ àti ògo wa nínú the shithole country called Nigeria.
This is deep. This is thought-provoking. As long as you call yourself a Nigerian, as long as you remain in that contraption, in that their cancerous structure, as long as you remain and you beat your chest to remain in Nigeria, your star, your glory as a people, I'm not saying individual, maybe individually you might be able to prosper here and there, but that thing called Nigeria still ties you down. Not to talk of the struggle of brown people, which people call black, how other races perceive them, how other races judge them, how other races see them. It is important that we get it right now. If we don't get it, it will be very difficult. Let us proceed more.
Because the northern part of Nigeria controls the security architect in Nigeria. But yet, they've not still been able to protect the average Nigerian today. But so many Nigerians still believe in Nigeria. There's no problem to believe in what you believe. I mean, you don't have to agree and believe in the disintegration of Nigeria. But the ethnic card is already playing. And that's why some are saying that Yoruba, if you support Tinubu, they want us to endorse Tinubu and support him. But we won't do so because Tinubu is a criminal that should be in the prison. He's a drug pusher. He's a cocaine pusher. Owo cocaine. Owo no account Tinubu nígbà tó wà l'America. He doesn't have that integrity. Gbogbo tí Tinubu ń ṣe lénìí, ẹ̀yin tí ẹ bá mọ̀ dáadáa, ẹ̀yin tẹ́ bá lọ sí AD, kó tó di pé wọ́n change sí APC, tó jẹ́ pé òun ló lọ gbé Buhari wá, tí Buhari fi ń fìyà jẹ yín lénìí. Ìyà yẹn dẹ̀ máa jẹ yín until tí a bá jọ kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. So ìwọ tó ń wá ògo ẹ, o lè rógo lò nínú Nàìjíríà, kò ń ṣépè. Lótìtọ́ ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ máa yọ nínú ẹ̀. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín máa láǹfààní bí èmi náà bí ṣe sá lọ torí pé ògo tèmi ń lò lénìí tó bá jẹ́ pé nínú Nàìjíríà lèmi náà wà, ó ṣeé ṣe kémi náà máa gbọ́ irú ẹlòmíì náà kí wá máa wá ògo mi nínú Nàìjíríà. Kò ń ṣépè, kò sọmọ Yorùbá kankan láyé tá fi máa kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà tó máa rógo lò. Báwo ló ṣe fẹ́ rí ògo lò nínú ìlú tí wọ́n ti subjugate wa, nínú ìlú tí wọ́n fún wa láǹfààní láti lo ògo yẹn? And a lot of people are thinking that it is witchcraft. No, it is the policy that have been put in place to subject us into crimes. Àǹrẹ́ ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń ṣe kíni, tó ń lo ọpọlọ, tó fi withdraw owó látorí POS. Kódà èmi gan tí nírú ọpọlọ yẹn, ó ṣò pé Elédùmarè Ọlọ́run ọba ó dá wa dáadáa. Ó dẹ̀ fi wá sí ibi tó dá in that geographical location tí a mọ̀ sí ilẹ̀ Yorùbá. But today, we are rí ọmọ Yorùbá tó ń gbé jáde lórí EFCC. Wọ́n ní ó wáyà owó just like hush puppy. We don't condone the crime. But imagine tó bá jẹ́ pé brain power tọmọ Yorùbá ní tí a fi ń wọ́ ògo yẹn káàkiri tá a rí lò. Tó bá jẹ́ pé orílẹ̀-èdè tiwa la wà. What do you think is going to happen? Tẹ́ bá wà lórí platform yìí. This is not your kind of other Bole Kaja platform. Don't ask stupid questions and don't put stupid comments. Tẹ́ bá ń wá ibi tí wọ́n ti gba country, ẹ lọ sí platform ṣe ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀. Àwọn tí gba country ní bíbá, and don't ask us to unite with anybody. And don't even tó bá jẹ́ pé ẹ like unity dáadáa, not on this platform. I promote any people like that. And if we are not promoting her anymore, nobody can hold me to responsible for that. ṣùgbọ́n ní media tó ń lò. So don't come here and talk and type stupidity and say ká lọ unite pẹ̀lú Unitary. Àwọn olójó fẹ́ unite pẹ̀lú wọn. Ṣá sọ fún wọn pé à ń bá wọn jà tẹ́lẹ̀ ni. After using 40 medias and dumped us. So why do you think we should go and unite? Emugbana yo ni. Àwọ̀ ìtì gba country. Ibi tó ti gba country lọ́dọ̀ ṣó ẹ kó rí bẹ́ẹ̀ ni kẹ́ máa lọ. Ìtì gba country ní bíbáyìí. Àbẹ̀mugbó yo ni. Àbẹ́ iná ti fa cocaine bí Tinubu. Because I was stupid. Èmi àti British citizen la jọ ń gbé for 24 good years. Mo dẹ̀ mọ̀ how and the process. Tí n bá tẹ̀ mọ̀ kankan, at least with my intellectual tí mo fi gbé nílùú yìí, mo lè má ka ìwé dé PhD level. Mo lè má finish university. Mo lè má tẹ̀ ṣe tán gan ní secondary school. Torí pé àwọn kan rò pé bí a stupid ni wá. At least mo níyà tó travel sí country tó ń pè ní more than 23. And 23 countries kò ń ṣe ọmọdé country ní àgbáyé. Country mélòó gan ni ìyá Onítìrí gan ti lọ tí mọ̀mísí tèmi náà ti lọ. Mọ̀mísí mi ti pàdé late Chief MK Abiola lórí flight on our way to a business trip. So don't come here and come and tell us nonsense. Ti gba country orúkọ tèmi ní Ọláyọmí Kóìkì. Tó bá dẹ̀ sọ fún ipò ti gba country, tó bá bí ẹ̀dá ìwọ lọ dúró síwájú local government ẹlẹ́ni kó sọ pé ìyá Onítìrí ní o ti gba country bóyá ò ní lọ sí prison. Ògo wa ò tí jáde kò dẹ̀ ní jáde until tá bá kúrò ní Nàìjíríà. Fáwọn tí wọ́n fẹ́ renew Nigeria padà again in this election, I pity a lot of you. I don't pity you in the sense that pé ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ yín náà àwọn tí ó wà níta náà lè máa fẹ́ kó problem lé lọ́rùn. Nítorí pé béèyàn bá bímọ ní Nàìjíríà lénìí nílẹ̀ Yorùbá a máa wá ẹni tó máa sponsor ìkómọ yẹn. Níbo ló ti ń ṣe bẹ́ẹ̀ tẹ́lẹ̀ some 40 years ago kó tẹ̀ tó di pé nǹkan di báyìí. Gbogbo ilẹ̀ Yorùbá béèyàn bá bímọ èèyàn máa ń sọ pé ẹ kú ewu ọmọ kódà kó tó di 7 days lẹ́tí máa rẹ ẹran tẹ máa pa láti fi ṣe ìkómọ ọmọ yẹn tó máa ti wà nílẹ̀ẹ́lẹ̀ tó fi pa. Kódà kò ń ṣèwọ nìkan ló máa wá náwó gbogbo àwọn tó ń bọ̀ láti wá bẹ́ẹ̀ ṣayẹyẹ èmi gbọ́njú mọ́ ni. Nítorí pé tó bá ń ṣe òde níjọ́ náà lọ́hùn àwọn ọmọ sí ti àwa máa ń dáná. Ẹ̀yin tẹ̀dẹ̀ máa ń sọ pé irú ìyá kan ìyá jágbajàgba mo fẹ́ fún ẹ lésì tó máa ń sọ pé ẹ pé ìwọ lọmọ Èkó lẹ́wà tí Tinubu kó gbogbo tó kó gbogbo ẹ̀ mọ́ra. Ọmọ Èkó gidi lèmi náà mọ̀mísí mi ọmọ Èkó ni pure ọmọ Èkó inú Lagos State lọ bí mọ̀mísí mi sí bàbá mi náà ọmọ Ìjẹ̀bú Òde. Ẹ fẹ́ gbọ́ ọ̀rọ̀ ni. So àwọ̀ kì í ṣe ọmọ akó bí a tẹ bá ń sọ̀rọ̀ sáwọn tó wà nílùú òkè láyé yín ẹ má sọ̀rọ̀ sí Kóìkì pọ́mọkó ni. Because tó bá jẹ́ pọ́mọkó lèmi ìyá tó bí mi lọ́mọ kò ń ṣọmọkó. And I have proved that in all my intellectuals, in all my broadcasts, in the last almost 3 going to 4 years of this program. Mọ̀mísí mi rí vision pé Nàìjíríà ò lè dá. And that was why she left in 1991. So in tó jẹ́ kémi máa dán láàárọ̀ yìí ní February 14, 2023 ten pé níjọ́ Valentine, which is also a blood day fáwọn tó bá mọ̀ nípa astrology, because lágbàáyé lẹ́ni tẹ́ bá monitor gbogbo tó máa lọ láti sìn títí the end of this month ẹ̀jẹ̀ máa ta sílẹ̀ ní Nàìjíríà kò sọgbọ́n ẹ̀. Gbogbo ẹni tó bá sọ pé ẹ̀jẹ̀ ò ní ta sílẹ̀ irọ́ la jọ ń pa fúnra wa nítorí pé ojoojúmọ́ ni wọ́n ń jíyàn gbé táwọn politician fi ń ṣe ṣó tó fi ń ṣe tó fi ṣe. Apart from pé àwọn tí à ń sọ pé níṣẹ́ election, it is not because we have everything to fight the government. Interfaith fi bá government ìjà náà láti ń lò lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ and we have been using it for the last 3.5 years. Ògo yóò ní jáde láyé ni mo sọ irọ́ ló ń pa. Ẹ lè máa lọ Jerusalem, ẹ lè máa lọ Mecca. Àwa náà ní Jerusalem nílẹ̀ Yorùbá bẹ́ẹ̀ la ní Mecca nílẹ̀ Yorùbá àmọ́ nítorí pé àìtí ní value system tó máa fún wa ní country tiwa ta lè máa fi sọ pé àwọn ọ̀kan náà wá máa ṣe pilgrimage just as they do in the Ọ̀ṣun festival tó ń ṣe lọ́dọọdún. Ọ̀ṣun festival alone can give us billions of dollars. Kí ẹ rò pé àwọn tó ń lọ sí Mecca nígbà míì gan sef àwọn tó ń lọ sí Umura tí kò tí ì ṣe ọjọ́ ọdún gangan. But one thing is, ọmọ Yorùbá ń wá káàkiri gbogbo àgbáyé lẹ́nìí. À ń wá ògo. Níbi tá ti ń wá ògo, òun ló gbé mi dé bíbáyìí. Níbi tí wọ́n ti ń wá ògo ló gbé ẹ dé ìlú tó wà, ìwọ tó ti kúrò ní Nàìjíríà, even as the closest to Benin Republic. But ìwọ tó tún wá ń wá ògo lọ sí Benin Republic, wàá pàdé Fúlàní lọ́nà. Election is not the solution to the problem of Nigeria. Election is just a way to keep the politician going, just like all those fraudulent House of Representatives. Látòkè délẹ̀, láti local government, wàá kọ́kọ́ make sure pé wọ́n bá ẹ sùn kó tó jẹ position nínú even pé òun wáṣẹ́ ní civil service. Níjọ́ tí àwọn tí táwa gbọ́njú mọ́, ẹni tó ń ṣiṣẹ́ as a civil servant, òun kọ́ ló ń control system yẹn nítorí pé gbogbo contract wọ́n gbọ́dọ̀ gbé síta fún aráàlú ni. But lẹ́ni nísìn ìwọ ń wá ògo tó sí anywhere. Ó mọ̀ pé ibi tó ti ń wá ògo yẹn nísìn àwọn kan ti jókòó lé ògo yẹn nínú Nàìjíríà, and that's why Dangote can invest 19 billion. Ẹ̀yin tẹ́ máa ń sọ pé àwọn ọmọ Igbo wọ́n ti gbalẹ̀ mọ́ wa lọ́wọ́ lẹ́kọ̀ọ́. Ẹ̀yin òmùgọ̀, especially ìyá tó máa ń sọ pé ọmọ Èkó lòun, pé àwọn ọmọ Igbo ti gbalẹ̀. Kí lẹ máa sọ sáwọn Fúlàní tó gba airport, tó gba port, tó gba omi yín, wọ́n gba airspace. Ẹ mọ̀ pé nǹkan méjèèjì yẹn tó bá ti gbà kúrò lọ́wọ́ yín, lógo lò mọ́ nìyẹn. Ìyẹn kọ́ ni gbogbo wa ṣe sá kúrò nínú Nàìjíríà. Nàìjíríà sàn wá líwọ̀n náà dó sí Nàìjíríà àtèmi àti wọ́. A lè rógo yẹn lò even if election takes place. Nítorí pé the ethnic card will play forever. Yorùbá dé a máa jẹ́ Yorùbá. We must think the Yoruba first even before anybody. British always think about their citizen, but not the citizen that is a second-class citizen. Ọ̀tọ̀ ni kó ní British passport, ọ̀tọ̀ ni kó máa value passport yẹn mọ́ ẹ lọ́wọ́, because wọ́n mọ̀ pé you are not really born here. Ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ rò pé torí pé a ti bímọ sílùú yìí, and they have opportunity. Let me tell you who are the real British. English woman and English man tó bímọ sílùú yìí, àwọn ni number one citizen. Any other person is just a second-class citizen. And that is why today, we will continue to tell those of you, our abroad náà were affected, but ẹ̀yin tẹ́ wà nílé, ògo yẹn ó ti wà diminished. Nigeria is under real pressure, bí Raskimono ṣe sọ. This pressure is not going to go away anytime soon. Pressure yẹn máa building ni, and nobody will be able to sort out the problem of Nigeria, regardless of even if any of the three political parties win the election. And that is if election goes smoothly. INEC fúnra rẹ̀ sọ pé election will have a lot of problem as the election is getting closer. 240 polling units, according to the INEC, will not in 28 states. Ẹgbọ́n mi dáadáa, 240. They have probably denied by not giving us the real numbers. They are telling the truth, according to them. But we know today that if INEC is saying that 240 polling units in 28 states will not be able to hold election, including FCT, because of the insecurity, let us all prepare for worst case scenario. Between now and the next 30 months, and I use the word 30 months because that was how the civil war lasted. This time around, Nigeria will never be the same because the Yoruba people have spoken, the Middle Belt people have spoken, and so many people that want to speak are being suppressed. Don't expect our king to say much. Most of our Yoruba king are Gaiman. We respect the stool, but we don't respect most of them. I might not mention their name, but ọ̀pọ̀lọpọ̀ wa la mọ̀ pé Gaiman ló ń ṣe. Bó ṣe ń gbà àwọn obìnrin, bẹ́ẹ̀ ló ń gbà ọkùnrin, ló ń gbà àgbáyé. They are using the stool tí Elédùmarè gbélé wọn lọ́wọ́ láti fi subjugation. Tá bá sọ pé Fúlàní ń kó wa lẹ́rú, àwọn ọba ilẹ̀ Yorùbá gan ti kó wa lẹ́rú. Kò ń ṣe politician nìkan ló ń kó wa lẹ́rú. They have every stay in Nigeria today to say that Nigeria is no longer visible for us to work. But because part of them are Gaiman, tẹ́ ò bá mọ̀ tán pè ní Gaiman, wẹ́ni tó mọ̀ dáadáa. Gaiman are the most of your kings. Àwọn baálẹ̀, àwọn èèyàn tẹ̀ ní say kankan mọ́ ládùúgbò wọn because wọ́n ti gbàdúgbò wọn lọ́wọ́. Èmi dé palace díẹ̀ nígbà tèmi àti bàámi olóyè Igboho ṣà nígbà tá à ń káàkiri. Nítorí pé adé palace tí kò sí iná. Adé palace tí wọ́n tán air condition. Adé palace tí cobweb. Nítorí pé bí a torí pé àwa wá láti abroad. And when I go around most of places, even before this conversation of Yoruba nation, when I visit people's home, each time I was traveling since 2015, you could tell the suffering. The suffering of the Yoruba people will start from the toilet. Wọ́n bí ẹ̀dá tó bá wọ toilet anybody. Kódà èyí tó jẹ́ ọmọ olówó tí mo lọ sílé ẹ̀. Mo bèrè lọ́wọ́ ẹ̀ pé kí ló dé tó mi ṣe pọ́n nínú toilet. ó nítorí pé àdúgbò táwọn wà ní Lẹ́kì ni ó nómi yẹn ó máa ń rí bẹ́ẹ̀. If truly we have engineers in today's technology, that water should have been purified before it gets to your home. But a lot of you that are living in all these eyebrow locations and thinking that some of us that are crying, shouting, because I am literally crying every day, not because of my own selfish interest. Tí n bá ṣe Yorùbá nation mọ́, it doesn't make anything to me. But èmi ń wọjọ́ ọ̀la, mo ń wọjọ́ ọ̀la àwọn ọmọ tèmi náà bí. They might have what it takes to be citizen of this country because they were born here. And those idiots telling me to bring them back home, kò ní dá fún bàbá tó bí ẹni mo sọ.
Now, as you can see, majority of the people clamoring for breakup of Nigeria, calling for Yoruba nation, aside those who are into it for money making, those who inside of them want total decay. They are so happy that there are people beneath them, people that are going through hardship. After all, they've been somehow able to struggle and they've been able to survive, and they've positioned themselves in countries where things work. They live abroad. You see, apart from those ones who want to make sure that their family members, friends and cousins are always looking up to them like Ogasa, apart from those ones, majority of those clamoring for breakup of Nigeria, majority of those spearheading this Yoruba nation, majority of people donating money, sweat for this Yoruba nation live abroad. They've seen better life and they hope that they will return, because it is not easy there. It is not easy everywhere, but it is much more easy if your country functions and you are in your country than you are living in someone else's country. You can never, ever be a first-class citizen. You must always remain second-class citizen or even third. Why? Because those countries, the people, the citizens of those countries will want to remain number one. It doesn't matter the citizenship that you have gotten there. You will always remain second class. They will always show you that race card or show you that you are a second class citizen at the end of the day when push comes to shove. So what are we saying? But unfortunately, there are people who do not have electricity as we speak. There are people who do not have data as we speak. There are people who do not have potable water running. They've never even experienced it in their life before, until maybe, unless someone invites them to one hotel, or one big man in quote, one big man invites them to a wedding or to an hotel for their Olosho thing. That is the only time they've seen that water can be gotten from a tap. You can actually go into a shower and all of that. Majority are going through this hardship. They just have the idea of these things in movies. They've not experienced it like that. What of electricity? What of electricity? Majority have not ever in their life seen constant electricity. They don't even know what constant electricity is. It has come to a point, they have become so conditioned in their mind that if electricity is left for some time, they begin to complain. They've not taken this thing. Because why? Stockholm syndrome. They are suffering from that syndrome. They are embracing their oppressor and what the oppressor is making them pass through. And they want to remain in that forever. Well, maybe Peter Obi will give you what you want because he has spoken so much excellently. He has churned out numbers. Maybe he's a savior. Maybe it's Tinubu that is a savior. Don't forget I wanted to bring electricity companies, engineers from US into Lagos State to make sure that Lagos can provide electricity for itself and do more. Maybe he would have cornered all of the income of this electricity into his pocket. He would have made a deal with them and probably 40% will go into his pocket and he will become rich forever. After all, he is in that seat. He has the chance. He can do it and he will get himself richer. And that doesn't mean that he has children that will inherit this and be successful in life. After all, how many children do you know that Tinubu has? How many children do you know that are star children that you can point to and say, yes, this is Tinubu's child here, performing here? Like many of the politicians, their children are just somehow, either they are suffering from one thing, drug addiction, they are sick of this, they need kidney, they need liver, they need this. The only thing there is that they have money to take care of their needs and cover up. But you, what do you have when challenges of life come upon you? You cannot even boast of a working health sector. You can't go to the hospital and say, yes, I will put, even your politicians, they do not trust hospitals. They go abroad where things work. Is it not time for your eyes to be opened? Like, enough is enough? Is it Atiku? So who? Or is it Peter Obi that kept money abroad? Is he trying to evade tax? Or what was he trying to do? So they will not know he has this money that he has stolen or kept somewhere. We don't even know what is what anymore. Do not forget that it's the same way they sold you a man of integrity. And now here we are without integrity. Well, it's quite unfortunate. The only way out is to break up Nigeria. And like I've always said, it's a step towards progress. It is not the entire solution. It's a step towards progress because there is still Nigeria in many people agitating for breakup of Nigeria. Nigeria is inside of them, their way of life, all they know. So they need to regenerate their mind before they can say, yes, we have a nation that works. If not, it's just old wine in a new bottle. I've always repeated it and I've seen it that way. But if you are to vote, if you are to, decide on who you want to be with in this election, like, apart from the bloodshed that they said is going to happen by force, who are you rooting for? Let us know that in the comment section. Don't forget to like and share this video. Like and share it. It's very important. Subscribe if you are new here. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.